Okay, welcome. This one's gonna be a fast video, just letting you know what you can expect playing this game the first like 10 hours maybe of the game when you start. So no deep analysis of some systems and tons of stats and how much this and that. Just starting feelings and what you can expect so you don't go overhyped and buy the game and get something you didn't expect. Let's go. Age of Water is an open world CRPG that lets you build a ship and an outpost and upgrade them over time. In your ship you can find your hull, your engine, your weapons and utilities. For the hull you can choose from 3 types: wood, plastic and metal, and each of them have their own specific stats like speed, weight, HP. For the engine you can find different forms for small fast boats or big slow boats, and whatever you have in between if you want to make like the medium. For the weapons you get a good variety, you can upgrade over time. You get a machine gun, a shotgun, a cannon and a grenade launcher. Each of the weapons is better for different kind of engagement. So shotgun for close range squishy targets and yada yada. Overall, as you advance in the game you can upgrade your weapons. It's basically the same weapons, just they have different tiers. From 1 to 4 you have like machine gun 1, machine gun 2, machine gun 3 and machine gun 4, and the same for all the weapons. So this is what you can expect. There are no other weapons besides those 4, just those 4 but upgraded, so better damage and stuff. Look different obviously. Utilities are basically special items you can attach to your boat, like to scan for items or get passive upgrade like speed and defense, stuff like that, like scanners, sonar. You know what you expect. For combat you ride the waves, aiming at enemy boats that spawn near you from under the water. They come farther from you, however they come from under the water. You can't see them over the horizon. They're gonna be spawned like a few hundred meters from you. The game has no level restrictions, however on the edges of the map you will definitely fight harder enemies and you will need to come prepared, because if you die you lose all your inventory. Your loot will wait for you, but it's gonna wait for you on the same location, so you will have to go there without any loot to repair yourself if needed. So be careful if you go to the edges of the map. Okay, for your base. To build your base you need a bit of questing at the start. You don't get it the moment you go in. You need to be a bit more questing and then you get it. Most of the quests consist of you going somewhere, sailing somewhere, having a dialogue, killing something and then going back to the original quest giver. Some quests can vary. You can go to 2 places to kill and talk to people and then come back, but it's mostly the same. After you get your base, it doesn't mean that it's over. You need to get your workers in the base to research stuff and upgrade your ships, which takes IRL time, like 5 minutes or however, like in mobile game, the time that you need to wait whenever you upgrade the stuff for I don't know why. Each worker is a separate quest line you need to do. You need to go somewhere, rescue them, talk to them. You get all your workers as the game goes on. Some research required another quest in addition to the item required, so don't expect to just rush and get the biggest boat like in hour 5. It will take some time. The story decent so far. I'm 10 hours in. I focused on the story mainly. The dialogue is on the border of being too boring, however right when the game starts to talk about crap you don't give a shit about, they just throw a random heavy German accent bounty hunter group to mix things up and definitely makes you laugh. I streamed this part and I definitely laughed like crazy. Don't expect the game though to have any heavy themes or moral choices. It's not like that. One quest literally has you help a guy whose wife left him for a pirate captain because she was kind of bored from him. He's a very average guy, and to get revenge on her you go and destroy the ships of the pirate captain. However, things go bad and he dies, so you just take the welder you need from the guy who's dead and you just go on with your life, go back to your base and you have a welder. Good job. Graphics are interesting because some things can look good while others can look bad. For me, for example, I expected the water to be like the highest details in the game, nothing better than that, because you see this 99% of the game, you always see the water, but they look fine, just not what I expected, so look out for that. Overall, the graphics are good. Performance. This one, the same as every other game. The day started with the servers just not working, crashing every time. You went in the game, you couldn't control your boat, forced the game to restart. You restarted the game and then you were stuck in a disconnect reconnect loop. going in and out, in and out, in and out, and eventually it's gonna let you in. You went into the game, again, can control your boats after a while, so you go back to the game, and again, repeat. After a few hours, the server got fixed, and I experienced no crashes, freezes, or frame drops. The devs seem to be rolling updates very fast to fix related things. Everything that the player can report, like on Steam discussions or whatever, the players report and the devs correct it. For the social aspect of the game, in my opinion, it's not forced on you. However, you will enjoy it. Obviously, beside the people with open voice chat breathing in your ear. Aside from the obvious partying up you can do with randoms, there are events like one that gets announced to everyone and lets you fight in a team-based PvP match for an objective. So, one team defends and one team attack. The defending team has a caravan that needs to reach from point A to point B. If it reaches point B, the defender wins. If the attacker can destroy the defend in the meantime, it's fine. You don't lose any materials when you die in PvP, by the way. Okay, the game is priced, at least for me, at $28.65 US for the base pack and $47.05 for the pack that has skins and a better standing boat. All the boats can be crafted inside the game, be it with a long grind before each one. And the game has in-game transactions that let you buy resources for your journey. So you can buy like packs that gives you more, I don't know, like energy or whatever. I don't remember specifically what they do, but you can buy some resources in the game. Overall, don't see the game holding for very long. It's a game to farm for a while and then go to your next adventure somewhere else and maybe come back in future updates, because none of the aspect of the game will make you want to stay. While sinking an enemy with a great shot feels good, it doesn't hold for very long, and it's the same for the rest of the game. If you play casually, unlike me, you will definitely find the game keeping you company for a longer time. So take your friends, if you have any, and enjoy an hour or two of sinking random enemies, like once a day, or once every 2 days. Whatever you want. So this is what you can expect if you go to play the game now. I hope you enjoyed this one and found it useful. If you did, well, thank you. If you didn't, you wasted your time. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.